Hi, so this is a Death Angel sketch that I've just been working on roughly with a 6B pencil, just to try and sort of like redraw that original idea that I had before. I know I had a better idea, and this is the one that I think is going to be better than the last. It's the design is more better in that, like I showed the wings in the background, almost folded, and I've added a few more arms to the Death Angel creature. This is like a band design Death Angel that I've sort of contacted through Instagram, so I'm just working on a design just to see, you know, if it'll sort of work out, and this one is working out quite well. I'm just penciling little areas that need, you know, more details and stuff, and I'll get to inking this later on. I won't ink all of this, I don't think, today. It's, you know, one of them things. It's an ongoing process, these drawings. They take a while to figure out. Sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't, but this one is working out. I'd say by the end of this I've got a definite sort of design plan. If you've seen my Instagram, you'll see some updates on this, which is you know, where the drawing's a bit more advanced than the end result of this video. I'm still working on it and several other drawings as well, but you can see I'm just darkening loads of areas which need, you know, darkening. This is useful just to show where all the dark ink lines are going to be, and the shadows and things. So really, I am spending a lot of time on this drawing. I think it's good to spend a lot of time on a drawing, especially if you can see something in it that's going to work. All them guts hanging down from the rib cage there. I've since inked all that, and it looks real detailed, and, you know, I quite like it. The hands, the main arms on the demons, you know, creature, like, are left till last, and I don't think I've inked them yet, because they just need a bit more working out, because they look sort of out of place, so I'm gonna have to work that out a bit more. But that's the way any drawing goes. You just gotta work it out, see how it goes, and just either hope for the best or just try and work things out. So yeah, this like plan is to contact quite a few of these you know, popular bands, and just say I'll do a design for you. Sometimes I may do that free, just for a shout out or something, extra promotion, things like that. If they offer to pay, then that's fine. I'll gladly accept. But yeah, right now I just need to build up more of a portfolio of different artwork, and this is sort of one of them designs, one of many, I'd say. As you can see, I'm sketching in like loads of like necklaces and things like that, and like charms and things, but I don't think I, you know, added that into the final thing. I just ignored all that. Sort of left that out. I didn't want to do too much like extra, you know, detail like that. I think it was just best to focus on the Death Angel. Definitely that halo on the head needs a bit more placement, just aligning right in the middle of the head. So I haven't inked that by the end of this video, and even, you know, where I'm up to now, I haven't inked it because I know it needs sorting out. Little things like that I always leave till last minute, you know, certainly like the rough drawings that I do, there is some kind of hesitation to try and work out areas a bit better, you know, where they're not really and as well formed as I thought, you know, in the pencil sketch stage. So what I'm saying is just some bits just require a bit more thinking in terms of the design. So, and often that's the reason why drawings get left, as I think about them too much, and I shouldn't really do that. But you just can't help yourself. You want to make good drawings, and I think you sometimes have to think about them a little bit too in detail, sort of thing. But I will say some of the best pencil sketches, quick sketches, and ink sketches that I've done have been quick drawings. So it's definitely like trying to find that balance of, you know, doing a good drawing quickly versus a good drawing that takes a long time. So it's, yeah, jolly good. So yeah, I'm just darkening like there's the wings in the background, I think. Is it? No, it isn't. It's the other arms, the smaller arms. So yeah, I give them the smaller arms, you know, the top and bottom, like almost like pincer type hands, just to separate it from the main demonic angel hands. Just really seems to work that way, and I like the way I've positioned it and arranged this drawing. It seems to work well, so that's why I've continued with it for a couple of days on and off, in between other drawings as well. So that's the way it is for these drawings sometimes. Although when it comes to erasing some of these pencil hands, they might not erase because I've pressed a bit too hard with the, you know, pencil. But that can't be helped. I can just edit that out on computer. Any pencil marks I can't get rid of. But for the most part, it's going to all be inked anyway. So later on my Instagram, the latest picture I've done, I've nearly inked like the back of the wings, but I did that with a Sharpie marker, just like because I wanted it to be more darker, more thicker, and then the detailing on the actual Death Angel is real thin lines, so there's like some contrast there, which I was sort of aiming for. I might possibly do some dark bits in the background, like a smoky sort of thing. I don't know if it'll work, but it's definitely an evolving drawing, which is sort of fun to work out. A bit draining at times to do some drawings, especially when you're thinking about them too much. But yeah, so I'm just shading in what the wings are going to be, like dark wings. I think that's important just to do that. And I think that's what I was going to do. I mean, originally I was going to do like dark, like feathers and, you know, like crow wings, but this is almost like bat wings or something else entirely, which worked out for the better. So I'm also going to think about how I do these designs, whether there's going to be like black and white for these bands. I think black and white is the way to go initially, because then they can like get them coloured, or they can arrange and add the logos on the top or wherever they want. but that was the idea behind it, just to do like an illustration for them. I still get the credit for it, like a shout out or something like that, and hopefully in turn it might mean more people sort of find my artwork or something like that. Obviously that sort of way of doing things, like it's a risk. Excuse me. It's, you know, like it's the old exposure, you know, doing things for exposure sort of thing, which is sort of risky because it might not work, or you know, you're not getting paid for it, or you know, there is that element to it. But I think sometimes you just gotta try different things and just see what could work. I mean, I'm not like a professional marketer or anything. I wouldn't say that, but I know that there's ways to do things. Basic things on Instagram is using hashtags and things like that. So, but there's other ways of doing the direct message feature, and for these like large, you know, pages with lots of followers, influencers, you know, they get called, particularly if they've got like loads of interaction with each post they do, then it could be worth doing. So that's why I'm just thinking about doing more of these, and plus it challenges me, these drawings. Took me a while to come up with this idea, but again, I'm sort of like taking the band names like literally by trying to draw designs that are specific to their band. So I've got others, you know, that I'm going to work on, like Lamb of God and Metallica, Megadeth, just a few, you know. Even if I just do the drawings and then just tag them in it if they see it, then, you know, or if some of the fans of their bands see it, you know, because I've tagged that in it, then I'd probably get a few more followers or a few more inquiries about commissions. I think that's the marketing game, so that's what I'm just trying to aim for. Yeah, so the way that I draw these, I think has to be important, because right now I ain't done too much like pencil work like this. Again, this is sketchy, but I think that's just my style of drawing. But the way I need to draw these is quicker, I think, and just try to, I don't know what I'm saying now. I've lost track of my thought. Yeah, I think I need to draw these a bit quicker and try and come up with more ideas, and then the ideas that work like this one, try and do more of. Just work it out that way. I think it's just a way of working, really. Just do the work and hopefully produce some good drawings. Because you'll produce some crap ones, and I have produced some rubbish drawings in the past, but I think that's part of it, really, part of the fun of drawing and creating stuff. You have to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise there's no point. It's like this drawing, I can see at this stage it's coming together, and I quite like it, and I just looking forward to the inking stage, because I know it's going to take a while, but I'm sort of enjoying that process. And I sort of like couldn't help not post little updates on my Instagram. It's sort of like a work in progress. You just gotta, you know, I don't think I've ever posted like a finished really picture much on my Instagram. It's always like being work in progress, and then I move on to other drawings and possibly not finished stuff, but I'm determined to finish quite a lot. Particularly I've got like Hull Horror Fest coming up, so I need to organise maybe paying for my table and maybe, you know, working on more drawings and art prints. I've still got time. I think it's the second week in October, so I've got to work on that. But with me going last year, was it this year? Last year? Oh yeah, last year. I sort of like worked out how other people was selling their artwork as well, so I can do things a lot differently this time. And plus, because I was sharing a table with someone else, another artist, I think it may be best if I try and have my own table, and then I can try and sell things. I don't know. I just don't know, to be honest. So yeah, I'm using these fine liners on this. It's the best way of trying to work out a lot of the shadow that I've, you know, already drawn with the pencils, but I can add more as I'm going along, and, you know, clarify a lot of the lines. You can see I'm taking my time with this one. Usually I'm just like inking really quick on other drawing videos that I've done. I really am taking my time because I really want it to be a nice black and white contrast on this. Once I've added in, you know, a lot of the darker areas, I can add some like white highlights and try and balance it all, and add some other effects here and there, which might work out quite well. So it was interesting to see the earlier quick sketch of this. I sort of kept the head the same, but I pretty much said that I liked, you know, that head design, and definitely the wings in the background. That was the main focus that I wanted for this design. But sometimes you'll find that you'll need to redraw things because things don't work out, and it's sort of like recognising that earlier on. If you recognise that drawings aren't going to work, and it's best to move on to a redraw of that, or keep elements that you like, or change things. It's entirely up to you. Sometimes I like to change things if I'm redrawing a drawing or a design, just to see if I can push it a bit further. Other times I just have to redraw something in a certain way, and it just becomes a better drawing. Like this one is a lot better than the last one. The last one wasn't as focused. I think I started inking it too quick without thinking about adding other elements to it. So there is that. There is that thought there of trying to rush some drawings. But yeah, as you can see the detail on this Death Angel head, it's quite time consuming as always inking, but I can see that it's going to be quite useful just to spend a lot of time on this one, because it's going to turn out a good design, and you can sort of like recognise that earlier on. If you laid all the, you know, the layouts of the drawing down quite well, then you sort of just know it's going to be okay. I'm sort of like limited by the this camera that I'm using. I'd like there to be, I know you can see it, it's like in HD and things like that, but I need to sometime in the future get a much better camera, and then you can see all the little tiny details, because when I zoom in like this, there's like a blurry section right at the edges, which is a bit irritating. And while I'm filming, you can't like zoom in while I'm recording with this camera, which is a bit annoying, but so I'm sort of limited in a way, but it's still a good camera, so that's why I'm continuing to use it. But I will be getting another one, most definitely, when I can afford it, that is. Because money is a bit tight, especially lately since I've stopped doing Fiverr designs for a little bit, because some of them was just becoming a little bit stressful trying to work things out. I've only just got my computer, nearly not running as better than it was before, which stopped me from trying to scan some artwork in, and you know, so I got frustrated with it, so Fiverr I've just put on hold, because I need to be getting on with other stuff, maybe my own artwork as well, and this is sort of part of it. The stuff I like to draw is stuff like this. I think it always has to come back to the drawings you like to draw versus the ones you're forced to draw with commissions. Not forced to draw, but you know, some commissions you think you can do, you know, like the idea of it sounds real good, and then when you start to draw things, it for whatever reason just doesn't come together how you want. And you want to do a good job for other people as well, you know. If you get commissions and things like that, you want to do a really good design or concept, or you know, things like that. It can be hard to do sometimes, especially when you've got your own sort of artwork to finish and own projects floating around in your head that you want to get done. So I don't know, you just got to balance things and try and work out where you're gonna head in this artistic sort of journey. So I like the idea of like shadows being on the base of everything, like the arms, the wings, and then the lightest bits are always at the top. When I was slightly younger, I never used to draw that way really. I never used to think about light sources or anything, but now it's becoming increasingly more important to think about that in your drawings, and you know, just trying to add a bit more depth, yeah, to your drawings, designs, and like shadows can do that. You know, you have like the darkest shadows, and then you have this little sketchy ink marks that'll just create a detail that just adds depth to it, you know. Still, I'm taking my time with it. That's the only way to go with certain drawings. Yeah, but I do like them pincer arms to sort of fit with the design. I don't know. Just fun to do stuff like that. Again, these drawings, you just make them up as you go along. I think that's the best. That's just the best way. These ink pens are just great. I was going to get some more of them, but the shop that had them didn't have them, so I'm just going to have to buy some more online. But I've got another pack of these Unipin fine liners. They're really good, and plus the waterproof, so if I ever wanted to do any other sorts of watercolour or over the top or drawing ink or something, then like blur or anything like that, or erase all the detail, which is good. I like to do more of these drawing videos where I just talk over you know, the drawing after I'm actually drawing them, sort of thing, you know, because when I try and talk at the same time as drawing, I think I repeat, well, I probably repeat the same things now, but it's not as stressful. I think I can just sit down and relax with a nice coffee and then just talk. But I hope you like this design anyway. I'll try and update you on the progress of this through Instagram and Facebook or wherever you can find me. Well, this is as far as I got with this Death Angel project. I still need to ink quite a lot of this, work out the hand there, because like one hand's longer than the other, and I just need to work that out a bit better. So like the arms, I'm sort of happy with the other arms. That's why I think the top ones, the horns and everything. There's going to be like a lot of a black background, in that way I can add like loads of white highlights later on, but I'm quite happy with this drawing. I sort of got distracted again, as I usually do. I drew a zombie head, which if you've seen my Instagram, I'm just working on lots more artwork that I can get out there. Possibly another Walking Dead type zombie there, but a different one with like wooden like sort of like posts through his shoulders. So something like that. A different one there, an old like skull, like with a helmet on top, and then it's got loads of like tentacles and stuff coming out of it. I just thought, you know, just the idea of that just sounded cool. And this one, I haven't done much on this one, just a bit of light inking work, cross hatching here and there, but that's that other Walking Dead zombie that I want to colour, and just like have a headshot of the zombie there, lots of grey tones and everything. So yeah, I'm going to work more on this off camera, trying to wink it, and I'll try and show you updates of that tomorrow and any other bits of artwork that I can remember, and just see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.